Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another sesh on the castle here. Whoa now. Ooh, sorry about that. Okay. Go. That sounds good. So yeah, welcome back to another session for the castle. I think this is going to be the penultimate video for this build. There's 5 numbered bags remaining, so we're in the home stretch. 5 out of the 26 to go. Yeah, I can't remember if we missed any weeks so far this year, but I think this is what we began the year with, so it's probably like 7 or 8 sessions all told. Pretty cool. We've really been enjoying this build. So we have over here the first half of the build. It is complete. It unfolds. It's awesome. And that's just kind of been chilling on the side desk here because we have been working on the second half here, which is also opens up like so, and we made a lot of progress on last week. We've got the drawbridge partially built here, so we'll see if this gets connected here or if that's going to happen at the very end. We have got by the tree trunk, we've got the secret stronghold of the forestmen, and then we've got the secret exit from the dungeon. And we have got our crank to lift this portcullis by the docks. So pretty cool area so far. We've got a lot of nice details and stuff. Hello, Dino Nugget-asaurus. Welcome on in. Welcome to the stream. First time chat. Thank you so much for stopping by. We're just getting started here today, so we're working on the Lion's Night Castle here. So, yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Yeah, just showing off kind of some of the stuff that we've done in the build so far here. We've got the internal stuff for this half of the castle here. Yeah, that's our primary thing we do here on stream is build Lego sets. So build Lego sets and listen to chill ambient music and hang out. So yeah, we're just about ready to get started here. I'm gonna not wear my hoodie here. Alright, there we go. So we're ready to get started on bag 22 here. That's a good question. I mean, I've built a lot of different sets. I really like these classic castle and space throwback sets. I have a lot of ideas sets. I really like nature themed things. Like I have we built the treehouse and the A-frame cabin on stream, and a lot of botanical collection stuff as well. Really like the botanical collection. But we do a little of everything. Star Wars, a lot of Star Wars stuff as well. So yeah, we've got lined up over the next few streams. We've got this stream and then one more probably for the Lions Night Castle, and then we're gonna build this it's not Lego but third-party brand flower shop that my partner got me for Christmas. That'll be the next thing we build. And then we've got a couple small sets to do as well, and then either the Ford Mustang or the Star Wars trash compactor diorama will be the next big sets that we get into, bigger sets. So yeah, let's go ahead and start opening up bag 22 here. See what we're working with. Cool. Yeah, the cars and bikes and stuff are all a lot of fun. I really like building like vehicles, so the car sets are definitely fun for that. So we've got a couple of the like speed champion, you know, we've done some smaller ones like speed champions and stuff like that. Like what are some of the cars you've done so far? Do you have a favorite set that you've done? One smaller bag here. So this is what we're working with this bag. Yeah, the McLaren Senna. Yeah, we built that one too. Yeah, that was really cool. I haven't done a lot of Technic stuff. That was one of the only Technic sets I've done, but they're really cool. Some of the bigger Technic sets are really complicated. The Humvee, yeah, that is a cool one. I've had my eye on that one too. If we ever find like a nice sale on that, that's definitely up there for me. There's a few Technic things that I've had my eye on because I do want to try out that system a little bit more. We'll see if Airwolf stops by. One of my viewers. Airwolf is really into Technic stuff. He has a lot of the larger Technic sets, so we'll see if he stops by a little later on. But yeah, the Technic stuff is very cool. It's very different from a lot of the other Lego sets, and like I had a few of the Technic sets when I was younger, but not a ton. VUT. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Welcome into the stream. Another first time chat. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a nice day. We're just getting started on bag 22 of the Lions Night Castle right now. So hopefully getting this drawbridge hooked up today with these. There's the chains that raise and lower it. Currently not attached to anything. So hopefully we're getting that hooked up here. But yeah, other than that, we're just kind of chit-chatting and hanging out. So thanks for stopping in to say hello. Let's see. Oh, there's more to that step. I just blew right past it. Okay. I'm trying to get everything shown on camera here too, but we were having troubles last week with that because it's getting so tall, but it's hard to keep everything in frame. Oops, oh, especially if you drop stuff into the castle. Come on, little fella. There we go. But yeah, we're trying to keep everything in frame here, and if there's anything that you really can't see but you want, just let me know if there's something you want me to try to get a closer shot of or anything like that as we work our way through this here. We can definitely try to get it all visible. Yeah, this is by far the biggest set that we've done on stream. I think the treehouse is like somewhat similar in scope and size too. That was another very tall set. The Wrangler. Let's see here. I think, is that the yellow Jeep Wrangler set? So I'll go to the flagship site. Oh! What am I clicking on? A lot of results. Oh yeah, might be retired. It's not showing up in the basic search for me. Thanks. Yeah, the castle has been really fun so far. The F1, that's the like orange and blue one, right? That one's really sick. I think our friend Airwolf has built that one. Yeah, that one is cool. Yeah, it definitely does need its own shelf. It has a large footprint for sure. I keep most of my sets on the tops of my bookshelves, where I have all my DVDs and books and stuff. But yeah, it takes up a lot of room, and I've had to break down a few sets and store them. Not currently displaying everything, so yeah, it's hard. It can be hard to choose. But yeah, the F1 looks really good. I mean, I would love to pick up sometime soon one of those bigger Technic sets, because they get really complicated and they look really fun to build. So there's a lot of intricate stuff in their mechanics of them that you need to pay attention to. And I think that looks like a fun challenge. Alright, so we're capping off this wall here. So I think these towers are going to come up a little bit more, but this wall is getting flattened out here. Is the 5. Stud on top brick going in here. But yeah, the castle has been really fun so far. Definitely been enjoying it, and they just announced the medieval village set too. Looks pretty sweet also, if we want to continue on with the medieval stuff. I really like these throwback sets. I'm a 90s kid, so a lot of this stuff was like around when I was growing up. These themes are very nostalgic to my childhood, so they've been a lot of fun to work on. But I'll tell you, they're a lot more. The builds are a lot more complex and full of details than they used to be. That's for sure. Okay, so we're gonna have an interesting build technique here. These two sort of depressions here are gonna get. These are gonna go upside down in them, like so. We did this over here for this little guy that pops out. It's the same technique. So get those in there. And then those are going to get held in place by these guys. These little ensconcements are going to go over this anti-stud here and here to keep those from falling out, and it gets this nice curve on the underside of this thing. This little jetty that we'll build up here. Jetty? Is that right? That doesn't sound right. I don't know what the term for it is. Let's see here. Keep building up around the wall here on this stuff as well. Okay. So. Cool. So yeah, this wall is going to continue getting built up. This back area of the fortress is all capped off now. Let's see. Keep sprinkling in these masonry bricks to get some texture in this. Bad boy. Okay.
More carrots. Don't tear it. More carrots. Where's Garrett?
Interesting. Curious to see what this is going to turn into here. This stuff above the gate here.
Drives me insane. Don't lie to me.
Go ahead and skip this song. Try to keep it. Try to keep it instrumental. The lyrics kind of distract me sometimes. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna build this thing first. This is more. There we go. So we've got these little 2/3 high pieces, oops, blocks. The instruction says they're neither bricks nor plates, they are blocks. We've used them extensively in this set. Very handy. Getting everything evened out. Okay, so that's going to sit on top of this, so these have studs on top of the ornate pieces as well. Build up some stuff around it. up. Let's see. I'm not sure which direction this should be oriented. I guess like this. Usually it would have some sort of indication, because there's one over here facing forward. Usually they give some sort of indication if they want you to do it differently elsewhere in the steps. So face them all the same way. Put some L bricks down. Okay. Good. And these tiles in here, so maybe one more set of archery slits or something, or some other sort of window maybe. Oops, everything out of focus there. Keep messing up the focus of the camera because the set is so tall now. Let's try to... There we go. That worked. Okay. So that was step 516 there. Let's see. C-clip. And another C-clip. Right next to each other here. Cool. Build up this layer a little bit too. Yeah, the 2/3 high blocks come in really handy for making everything sit flush and being able to build this up level by level. We've used a ton of them over the course of this build. So here we're putting some of these crenellation caps on here, but continuing the wall up behind it. Probably shields or something will get stuck into these studs at some point, would be my guess. Some sort of decoration. Yeah, I was looking at the Medieval Village release. Very tempting. That and the Viking Village, I would say those are the sets. Those are the two sets that I most want to get right now. But typically I am trying to wait to get like everything on sale, basically, if possible. Oh yeah, here we go. Shields right here. Get the yellow one. Oops. Yellow one on the right here. Okay. Where did these go all the way in? Are they supposed to? Star Wars and Minecraft, that's cool. I've never done any of the Minecraft sets. I played Minecraft before. Definitely a fun game. But yeah, there's a lot of Star Wars sets. It's a lot to collect. Yeah, they look nice. I've got like a partial set that I got in like a plastic bag at a thrift store but it didn't have any of the minifigures or anything, unfortunately. It was kind of just like, it was really cheap, and it was a bag of Legos, so I bought it. But maybe we'll get one of the Minecraft sets to do on stream at some point. That'd be cool. We do a decent amount of Star Wars. Star Wars sets are fun, so I really like building like vehicles and structures, and Star Wars is a lot of vehicles. What's your favorite Star Wars set that you've built so far? Or do you have like a set that's out right now for Star Wars that you're really hoping to get at some point? Gap in our window here. Okay. Continue building up our wall here. Almost done with this bag. Okay. Oh yeah, the Star Destroyer. Yeah, the AT-ATs are cool. Do you, oops, messed up our camera perspective again. Do you have the, like, the super big one, or, the, like, play scale one? The, like, there's one that's, like, $160 or $170 or something. We built that one on stream. I don't have the super giant one. It would be really fun to get one of those Ultimate Collector's edition ones. Yeah. 75252. Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, I've never built any of the like Ultimate Collector's one. That's really cool. Definitely jelly. Star Destroyer is such a awesome design. Like, it's so imposing. That's like one of the very first things you see in the original Star Wars trilogy too, so it's like very iconic to me. Like, very iconic ship design. Cool. Very jealous. Yeah, I should try to budget at some point this year to get, like, you know, they're like constantly coming out with the Ultimate Collector's versions of different ships from Star Wars. But that's awesome. Very jealous. I bet that was a fun build. That was a very fun build. I'm trying to think, what would my dream Star Wars set be? Like, yeah, for sure. That makes sense. If it was solid all the way through, it would be really heavy, probably. But yeah, I can imagine. Sets like that can be hard to display because they're so big. But they're really cool looking if you can, you know, if you have room for them to have them set up. So, yeah, just like I suspected, and last week, this right here, it's like the footprint of a weapons rack. There's another one right here, on a lower level. And it looks like, yes, we are going to have another weapons rack. So since they're only connected by these two studs and they have the same footprint, the multiple ones throughout the set, you can pop off and kind of rearrange them, which will be cool. But yeah, Star Destroyer, definitely awesome. I would love the Ultimate Collector's Slave 1 Boba Fett's ship. There was a store in Des Moines that had it somewhat recently. It didn't have the minifigures, but the build looked more or less complete. Like, there may have been a couple missing pieces, but nothing that I couldn't have gotten replacements for or whatever. And it was like, I don't know, $200 or something. A lot of the value of those sets, you know, come from the minifigures. Especially, like, I believe the Ultimate Collector's Slave 1 had like a Lando Calrissian or something that was like an anniversary edition one that's very desirable, or something like that. Can't remember the details. But it didn't have any of the minifigures, so it was at a discount. And I was like, I don't know, it's cool, but like, it doesn't have the minifigures. I don't know, maybe, you know, it's expensive. And then I couldn't stop thinking about it for like 3 days afterwards. I was like, oh, I really want it though. So I went back to go get it, and it was gone. Someone had already bought it, and I was like, that's what I get. It's a very cool ship. Everybody loves Boba Fett. I also really love TIE fighters, various versions of TIE fighters, especially the TIE Interceptors are really cool. I would love a new, like an updated version. I don't know if they've done the Ultimate Collectors of the Interceptor, actually. I know they've done the Ultimate Collectors version of just the normal TIE Fighter. That would be really cool to get the opportunity to build at some point as well. So we got our little armament rack in there, and then we're also going to have, yeah, the TIE bomber that's out right now. Yeah, we have that set. That's definitely a cool one. I enjoyed that build. And yeah, the Star Wars sets in general always do a good job of having those play features. Like, this one's gonna go right over in here. Right. Yep. There we go. There. Oh my gosh, this camera. There it goes. Getting into focus. You got a helmet you can grab at the ready. That for that step, and then we've got our ladder here. Double ladder. A little blurb in the instruction says, "A perfect armory, plenty of space for weapons. Now to find a spot for my staff." Oh, interesting. That means. Alright, so let's see, this ladder goes right in here. So, come on. Okay, very good. Right there. So we can open this up and see where that ladder descends to here. Okay, goes down to like the main courtyard level, so you guys can get up there to defend the castle from attack. Very sweet. And then also we gotta hook it up with a couple more. Got some spears here. Maybe represent bolts for our crossbow here. That goes right here. So yeah, you're not kidding. Plenty of armaments for your knights to grab onto up here. I think that is the end of bag number 22. Set our extra pieces aside. Cool. So yeah, continuing to build up the walls here. Very close to completing this section of the castle, it looks like. Okay. I'll finish with my coffee here. Excuse me for just one moment. I'm going to grab something else to drink, and I'll be right back, and we'll get into the next bag here. Okay. Sorry about that. Thank you. Thank you. Groovy. Okay. Got some nice hot water here. Okay, so bag number 23. So next here. Plan is to do bags 23 and 24 today. And then we'll just have 2 left for our final session on this next week. And then next week, if the last 2 bags go quickly, we might do a small set too. I've got like a handful of old gift with purchases, and like, you know, I've got like a speed champion set and a couple small creator sets, things like that. What we've done in the past is sometimes roll a die to determine what we would build of those small sets. So that's something else we might do next week if the rest of the castle build goes quickly. Typically we stream for a couple hours every Wednesday. Okay, here, let's go in our window. Okay, and then these windows are going to be the same construction as we've seen a few other places on the build, like just right down here, these stud on top pieces grip the tile, and then they sit flush with this other little tile here. Provides a narrow enough opening for the archer to just stick their knocked arrow out through. I don't think the actual Lego bows do fit through these slots, but it's that's like a classic feature of actual castles from when bow and arrow warfare was the primary. Flip this piece around so the injection mark isn't showing. One thing we have noticed with this set, drop it. One thing we have noticed as we've been going through this set is that a lot more of the Lego pieces have injection mold markings on them than they used to. Like, I don't know if this will be visible. You can kind of see it there, just on the side of the tile, which is a little annoying. We've been trying to, not being pathological about it, but we're trying to avoid placing those in plainly visible positions as we go. There we go. There's our windows getting built up. And then what else but another layer of wall here. Guys are gonna get the 2/3 block, the 1x2 tile. These have injection marks too. Right, like so. This is a familiar construction to us at this point. So Castle has had a lot of these type of windows. Both sides. And then when we build the layer above it, it will have a plate that on the bottom that drops down into there. So that dark stone forms a complete oval. So this bag is probably more or less going to be the end of the main castle structure. I think we still have to build, there's like a little path that leads up to the drawbridge. So we'll still need to build that. But yeah, it's crazy. We're definitely in the final stages. Been working on this once a week for 2 months at this point, so it's pretty wild to be nearing the end of it here. All right, so just like on this one, we're gonna get a little terracotta tile thing here, it looks like. Let's see. love these terracotta colors, this like reddish brown action. Looks really nice. Oops. And then the slight color variations here in the tiles look really nice, I think. Oops. It'll look even nicer if you do it right. Sounds like different tiles have been replaced over the years, so their coloration is slightly different. Looks very nice. And keep building around this. Gosh, this camera's having such a hard time focusing with the height differences. Maybe if we have it a little more centrally located, maybe it'll be easier. So here we have, like I said, put the tile on the underside of this, like so. Drop it here so that it completes the circle there. Very good. Same on the other side, so we need another one of these babies. There we go. And a couple more blocks. Actually, no, that's mistake. I'm gonna leave one open at the end for the other. These guys here. Okay. Everything's nice and flush. These pop out, so we'll probably have something go over across the top of this, I suppose. But first, got a little independent structure here, so let's get this built up. A nice little ornate window, it looks like. Some studs up like so. Windowsill latch there. And then behind these guys we've got headlight bricks, so we've got just studs all over this thing. Be able to make something nice and ornate here, no doubt. Okay, so on this side we've got these little arches. Oops. Slippery little guys. Good. Cool. And then got these little column toppers popping out here. This is a really nice piece, and they've used it a lot of interesting ways in this set too. Been very cool. New window variety here. It's also cool that there's some, like these archery slots, that are recur throughout the build, but then there's been a number of unique or singular details throughout the build as well. This guy can pop open here. Okay. On top of our little arch guys here, we're going to do these little shorties, which end up being basically level with these. So just a nice, another little subtle detail in the stonework there. And then using these studs to create a little bit of space, we're going to make an arch over top here. So this is just here as a spacer, but this one connects to the studs not on top on this piece. Same on the other side. Cool. So that looks really nice. I like it. That's going to go right in the middle here. Front and center over the castle gate. It's going to lock this into place because this is still just like kind of dangerously loose there, but this is going to lock everything in. Very solid connections there. Alright, and then I'll put another arch over the top here. Oh wow, that's really cool. So it's like a very subtle indentation there. There's to mirror the indentations down here. Gives it a lot of depth, despite being a very gray set. It has a lot of little tricks like that to break up the look and give it some depth and details to draw the eye to. Very cool. Go with the wall here. Very nearly complete with this level of the wall, I get the feeling. Okay. Okay, so now here's something we've been waiting for, is hooking up our drawbridge piece here. So let's see, we've got to get this axle through technical pinhole. Okay, that connects to this. Why does this have this stuff on the other side? Okay, so like that. These chains coming out. Oh yeah, because these spin, that's why. To the front here. Technic axle goes in like so. And just going to attach this right here for 1 second to hold it in place. So we want to make all these connections at the same time. So we need to build this for the other side first. This Technic piece. Get held in place by this block with pins. If I can get them in there, good lord. Okay, very solid connection. We've got pin to long axle at the end of this guy. That is going to go here, like so. I mean, this can rotate in here, so it really doesn't matter. Yeah, okay. So now we pop this back off, and then, okay, so these sit on top of here. This sits here, and this sits here, okay? Like so, okay. So now we've got that in place. So let's see, when I move this, nothing happens on top, okay? So let's see here. Oh, the chain needs to be wound around. How did they even? Doesn't really indicate that in the instructions. Okay, so let's try this again. We're going to disconnect all 4 of these points of connection. And we're going to wind it, I guess. Let's see if that does anything. Okay, so now the chain is wound around here. And the drawbridge is down. So this, okay, I see. So while the chains are loose here, the drawbridge is up. And then when you twist this, it draws it down. I see. Okay. Cool. Very cool. Okay. So I didn't need to wind that manually, I just needed to turn it. Very cool. We've got a drawbridge. Every castle needs the drawbridge. And these things are just loose. So you can turn it in either direction even. Just keep turning, they will spin. We'll draw it up. Okay. Neat. Okay, so that is all hooked up then. Means we are free to move on to the next step here. Which is going to be adding some more details up top here. Getting blocks on top of these so that we can get this all solidly connected, I presume. Got a spear. Go into these C-clips, so the building of the armory is never done here. Okay. Oops. Yeah. Oh my gosh, okay. A little finicky about things. I really want it to be in there horizontal to the brick. There There we go. That looks good. And then got another layer of terracotta here. This one very simple, just a 4 stud knot on top brick with the shingles connected directly to the side. Like so. And then that will sit right on top here. And that little extra depth there means that this will actually just sit perfectly flush with that, which is really nice. And we'll build up our walls, of course. Every step needs a little bit of wall building. Okay. And, oh, interesting. Okay, so maybe we're not quite done with the drawbridge. We've got more technical elements to work on here. One on either side. This gold one, interesting color. Don't know if that one has like more resistance than whatever color that usually is. Blue, I think. Looks like this was supposed to go here at some point. This sits in front of that. Okay. Not sure what that's all about. But in the meantime, we have got some more details to rock out right here. Couple more shields. I love that all of these shields are printed pieces too. Nary a sticker to be found in this set. Okay, there we go. Nice shields all in there. Then we get our long bar across the top here. So this will have a roof on it, I guess. Okay, we've got a tile to go all across here. Strengthen everything up very nicely. More layer of wall here. Skip a couple steps here. This brick. Another 6. Locking this in place. Very secure. 6. 4. 3, 3, masonry brick, and this axle is going to get a block on it like so to help you turn, just like the, where is it? Yeah, it's right here. This one for the portcullis. This up. Cool. So now the Portcullis and drawbridge can both be raised or lowered. Very neat. Okay, and that is the end of bag number 23, it looks like. Very cool. Alright, so things are really coming together here. I'm gonna do one more bag today. Let's see here. Let's see. This bag is a little more involved than the other two, it looks like, because we've got a couple of small bags. Small bag, and then we've got a big bag. Okay, another small bag inside. So this one has a few more pieces than the other ones. We'll need our third tray for this as well. Alright, and it looks like a lot more color. In this bag here. We've got our horse and a couple minifigures to get going here as well, it looks like. So let's see, that's usually where it'll have us start. Yep, so like 3 minifigures. Wow, I have 3 minifigures in one bag. Are these the same, or are they different? They're a little different. This one is no belt. No belt. And what about the legs? Are the legs the same? Don't even see the other leg. Oh, maybe it is just 2. Okay, yeah, it's just 2. Okay. Yes, the legs obviously are different. I was looking for another blue, but these are the other legs. Okay, so no belt, blue, plate armor. What about our heads? This one has 2 expressions: closed eye smile, open eye smile. This one has open mouth smile and a look of determination there. So I think this one is supposed to be this lady. She gets a helmet. Ooh, cool visor. A shield and a halberd. A lot of cool minifigures with this set too. I really dig that. It's like 20 or something, or 18 maybe, 18 or 20. You get a lot of cool knights. Top. Wow, that's a fearsome warrior. Very cool. Okay. Set her right there for the moment. Okay, we can lie down, I guess. Oh, wait, no, you can't lie down because it looks like this is supposed to be your horse here. Okay, so let's see, we've got awesome banner to go over the horse here. Very cool. And gotta make sure we're holding the halberd in such a way that it doesn't interfere with the ability to ride. Cool. So there's our mounted knight looking awesome with shield and halberd. Very sick. And of course we've got the horse block. This is you put into the horse when the saddle is not on there to complete the back. I'm just going to go ahead and drop it in the extra pieces for now. And then we've got the Lion's Knight Queen here. So let's see, she gets some plate mail as well. This is a warrior queen, and she gets a cape, which I believe is still in here, along with another flag. Close that back up. I have to be very careful with all of these cloth pieces because my cats will attack them. Very cool. Very cool cape. So that goes on after plate here. Plate armor in place. Cape in place. Head on. Awesome. It's a very firm cape. Very firm indeed. Okay, and we've got multiple options here. So you can go hair plus has a hole in the top for the crown tiara action. Very cool. Or she can don her warrior's helmet as well. Hers has the gold front plate and a white plume. And she also gets a shield and a badass sword to boot. Very cool. Too much. There we go. And where's the other shield here? There we go. Cool. So what do we think? Helmet or I think no helmet. She's in the castle right now, so this is a main character. We can see her face here. That'll be cool. Set her aside as well. Okay, so there's our minifigures for the bag all set up. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, I think yep, fully skipped a page, maybe two. Oh, just one, okay. So we've got Axel, hole, spacer, tooth. I think of these as being bionicle teeth. Tooth. These. Okay. So that is going to connect here. Let's show this point of connection. This is gonna be something pretty cool, I think. onto here. This connects, and then this goes right here. Okay. So I've got. Okay, so that doesn't move, but it is on there for reasons that will become clear to us, no doubt. Let's see here. Okay. 3-2 jumper. Goes right here. Okay. Alright, that is in place. And then just a little guy. Here, oh, where? There we go. Just one of these, with a jumper right here. Okay. So that's the page we almost missed. And then I'm just gonna put a masonry brick right here and go across this whole jumper. Okay, so we've offset that. Then, I'm just going to move this whole thing out of the way for a second because it looks like we're building kind of an elaborate structure here. We can show it on camera a little better. Let's see. Not sure what we're building here. Looks like another gate of some kind. But we'll figure it out as we go along. Okay. Nice and wide, and then a repeated structure, X5. So take one of these. Tile, L tile, L tile. Okay, like so. And then these are just going to go down the line, connecting like this to form sort of a spotty fence type structure here. Suppose we'll just keep connecting them as we go here. Number 3. Okay. 2 more. More. And then we'll get to see what this what this thing is. Okay, so there we go. 5 repeated structures like so. That guy at the top. And these 2 at the bottom. So everything's all one color of wood here with the darker wood underneath. Okay. It's kind of a Wicker Man action here. Got long tiles here and here. And then a bunch of these to solidify everything here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then down the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So our portcullis is really firm now. And then basically just do one more again. Bring it all the way down. There's the last one, okay. Then we're gonna go tan guy right here. Chain in the middle. Where's that chain at? Where's my chain at? There it is. Tangled up in the foliage here. There we go. Okay. Chain at the top. This stuff's going to get held in place like this. Okay. Then we've got pin to axle. Gear. This guy, I don't even know. I don't have the vocabulary to describe the technical pieces very well. I'm sure they all have. Technical terms like how the system bricks do. Other side are these. Okay. Chain connects to this. Okay, now let's see. Get this stuff out of the way again. We're ready to attach this here to the at large. Let's see here. It says, such a heavy portcullis should do nicely to protect our front gate in times of trouble. Okay, so we've got this slot right here. It's going to slide down into that. Yep, there it goes. That is in place. And then these connect here and here. Okay, so we're offsetting this so that we can place this here. Alright. other side here, we will have another Technic axle. Another one of these. Another spacer. So similar construction to the one on the other side here. Tooth. And this guy. And just the same as on the other side, this is going to connect right here. And then slot down here into these spaces we left open. Okay, so those teeth are there maybe to like catch the portcullis, stop it from going up too high or something like that. No doubt we'll see the mechanism here soon. But first, build up the remainder of the ceiling, last floor ceiling. Okay, orient it to the front, goes like this. Okay. All right. Then we're this here, this here. So these are offset via the jumper, and we're adding a block with a hole facing to the side here. Okay. These. Makes it symmetrical on the two sides. Plus, oh my, okay. Two more of these, this time facing in. And then this one to the side. So this is probably just to have the same bricks and not have to have the 1x1 solid bricks. Okay, one more. Pin to axle. This rubber guy. Used a few of these in the McLaren Senna, if I recall correctly. We were talking about that set earlier. Okay. Then there's another one of these. That is going to go right here. Okay, so this guy's just in there loose right now. And we're also placing a bunch of these guys, get our final round of crenellation started. Get the top of this looking like a proper castle. One back here, and then also some back here. Four corners on this tower. Okay, very good. Then off of wall action here. Just the one 4x1 and then a couple more small bees. Okay, so this is 7 wide, so this will maybe go on like the jumper stuff, since it's an odd number. Yep, goes right along the jumped stuff. Stuff is all along jumpers, so let's use this one stud. And something to go on the front here too, which is also going to have jumpers. Makes sense to me. So we do it all at once. Just go right there. Oh, and then actually, we can get capped off right away, like so. Now, bless you. This is going to go into this rubber? That can't be. No, not the rubber. This pinhole. Okay. How is this going to work? Oh, I see. This just provides a spring to hold this in place, so with this you can raise the portcullis up and then release it to send it crashing down. Wow, that's cool. Okay, so let's see this on camera here. So gotta lower the drawbridge first. Pretty good. You can see our portcullis door is down. Crank it like this to raise it up. It's up high, and then you press this, let it drop back down, except I was holding it, so it did it weird. Okay, 1 second. Crank, 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 crank. All the way up. Kind of see it there. Bam! That's cool. Wow, that's awesome. So our castle is very well defended here. Very well defended indeed. The portcullis is lowered. The door is up. That is a cool mechanism. I wonder what this lever does. That's cool. Okay, so now it looks like the end of this bag here is going to be building up this tree a little bit, which will be nice. It's been languishing as a log here for so long. And some greenery here. And we've got some branches. Curve up, leaving just enough room for this to open still. The other side gets the long technicaxle, medium technicaxle, the Plate over the top. Plate with spokes. And tile. Close off those studs. Okay. This one is going to go right here. Very good. Curving out. Put some greenery on the back here. Here. Right here. And a couple on here. Like so. Okay. Then we're going to extend the trunks a little more. So this one gets long and a short pin. Go right up at the top. This section here going to get just a short pin, and then that axle is already in place. Curves back up, and then over on the other side here, this is going to curve out away from the castle, like so. Okay. Very cool. Okay, and then 3 of the following structure. Circle block times circle plate, circle tile, small pin. Okay, so that there's 5 tines. Gonna get these attached here, and it looks like they want a tight kind of coil up to each other here. That's how they want us to do it, like so. Okay. And then slightly lighter colored green right over the top. Okay. So, okay, so 3 of these. Okay. Plate. Tile. Tine. Leaf. 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 Collapse. Light green leaves. Okay. It's 2. Tine, leaf, 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 collapse. Okay. Green leaves over the top. Okay, and now these are going to go on all 3 of these. Try to orient them properly as shown in my manual here. So, okay, so there we go. Now our tree's got some greenery on it. Looking good. Then we've got just a couple more smaller branches to go here. Like so. There's these tendril pieces. And like that. Connecting in right here. Like that, okay. Fills in even a little more foliage. And then, where's the other one go? Oh, down here, okay. And then I'll have to find out where all these blocks go, because I obviously missed a step at some point. Good. Okay, and then we've got our beehive here. That's gonna connect right here. Looks like. Let's see. What's the best way to do this? Probably drop this down. That. Okay. Beehives in there, super cute. And then, yeah, that would be bag 25. So, okay, I see where they go. They go. So I have 3 extra leaf pieces. Does that seem normal? Maybe. Maybe it's just because they're bendy. Maybe they expect them to break a little more easily. 2, 15. Oh, no. I see. They're supposed to go on top of these leaf bundles. Back the other way, like so. There we go. So a couple small mistakes at the very end of the bag, but nothing we can't take care of real quick. Okay. And now these, get my extra pieces put away real quick. These guys all go in the corners of these pieces that we added earlier. Not sure when I missed this step, but I can see them plain as day on the instructions here. So all these ones as well. Alright, cool. So that's bag 24 in the books. Just 2 more to go next week. It'll be very sweet. Let's just rotate this around here and show off our beautiful tree. Looks really nice. Really helps break up the gray of it. And then, oh yeah, let's see how this looks when this swings open now, because we haven't opened this since we put the tree over there. Swing. Boing. Oh, it fits just so. That's nice. And then the docks down there are a little occluded when you have it open like that. Up here. Looks very cool. I love that you can have this open so that all the play features are accessed. You can have it at angles, so you can put the castle walls kind of at whatever angles you want. Or you can close it up to have it look like a complete structure all the way around. Very cool. So finishing up the top of these and then connecting it up is going to be pretty much the main thing we do next week. I already see where these two underground areas connect. Very cool. So we'll do all that on camera next week. Let's just look at our drawbridge one more time, and then we can raise the portcullis like so. Slam it down. Very cool. All right. Groovy. Well, I think that's going to do it for us this week. Let's get our theme song queued up here. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Beauty and Dino Nuggetosaurus. Very cool to have a couple new people in the chat today. So thanks for taking some time out of your day. I hope you enjoyed the build. And yeah, we'll be back next week at the same time, and we'll get this all finished up and everything. It's gonna be pretty sweet. And then we'll see if we might have time for another small build as well, and talk about what we're gonna get into next time after that. Thanks again, guys. Have a great day. Bye.